What's up guys, let's take a look at the Chrome for iOS app. Alright, so we'll open the app now. Chrome for iOS was obviously made by Google, the guys behind Google Chrome on your Mac or PC or Android device. And they've released a version for the App Store. It was released not too long ago, and I'll just show it off to you on my iPod Touch. So just looking at the very first screen here, it looks very similar to your Chrome on your computer. You can see here you've got like your most visited, your bookmarks, and what's on your other computers or devices. So you can just swipe to the left or click on the button. That's mobile bookmarks. I haven't added any. If we go here to other devices, you can see what I left with Chrome on my MacBook Pro and on my Android tablet. So if we go back here, you can just tap to open. Yep, and it'll start opening the website you just tapped. You can tap in the top right here on this tab icon to open up Chrome's tab view. Click on New Tab to open up a new tab. You can choose something else. Open up as many tabs as you want. I'll search for apple.com. Go. And you can see here, it loads pages fairly fast. Now, if you want to see all the tabs that you opened, you can just click on the tab icon, and it'll show up like a little fan of cards here. As you can see, you can scroll through them. And if you want to quickly switch between tabs, just swipe from the left. You can quickly switch tabs. So as you can see, the app is very nice, very fluid and fast. You know, zooming in and out, it's very fast, you know, it's very nice. And if we click on this menu icon up here, we get several options. You can create a new tab that way if you want to. You can star it to create a mobile bookmark for this web page. Tap that button to refresh the page. You can create new incognito tabs, which means that it won't track you, it won't save the history. So if I go back here, you can see incognito tabs are kept separately to other tabs. I'm just going to hit on the X to close that. Click on this. What else do we have here? Other devices, as I showed you before. Share. Tap on share, you can share the page onto your Google+, your Facebook, your Twitter, or by email. What else do we have here? Find in page, so you can search for text within the page. Request the desktop version of the site if you don't want to see the mobile version. And the settings. So let's go through the settings. So this is your personal stuff. You can sign in with your Google account. Search engine, obviously I'm going to keep it set to Google. Save passwords, you can tell it whether you want to save passwords or not. And you've got all sorts of options here that you can go through to your heart's content. So if you want to close tabs, just like with the Android version, just swipe the cards away. I love that feature. It's I just think it's really cool. Now, for those of you that want to get Chrome because you know from experience that Chrome on a desktop or a laptop is faster than, say, Safari or Internet Explorer, you're not going to get that with iOS, unfortunately. Because Apple obviously makes iOS, the only browser that's able to take advantage of their new Nitro JavaScript engine in iOS 5 is Safari. And because Chrome isn't installed like with iOS devices and it's from the App Store, Chrome for iOS doesn't get access to Nitro, which means that it does run a little bit slower. But I mean, it's not really that noticeable. Like, say if I open apple.com, you can see here it's loading, done. So I mean, it is fairly fast, but it doesn't have access to Nitro, I believe. Now, if you do go to Cydia, there is a package called Nitrous that a friend has told me about, and that will actually allow you, it's a paid Cydia package, but that will open up Nitro, the JavaScript engine for use with Chrome for iOS, so you can do that if you want. And as it isn't a default browser, but it's a third-party browser, you can't like set default browsers in iOS, but you can always use Cydia and search for a tweak called BrowserChanger, I think, and that'll allow you to change your default browser from Safari to Chrome. And for the two of you that use the Google Plus iOS app, you can actually open links within Google Plus and tell it to open within Chrome. So that's pretty useful. Alright, so that's it for this video. It's just a really quick overview of Chrome for iOS. I don't believe there is anything in the settings in terms of panes or anything. I'll just quickly double check that. Alright, so let's just have a quick look. Nope, there doesn't appear to be anything in terms of settings for Chrome for iOS. So I guess that's it for this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.